the Labour conference. It didn't go as badly as everyone hoped. And in the end, Corbyn was not very good.
I have to say, I like him. I think as a person, I do. I like him as a person. I think
Have you met him, though?
if he was on Bake Off, which is how I judge these things. First couple of weeks you think, oh, I'm not sure about the Grumpy, I'm not sure about Jeremy. Then you just go, oh, I love that. Wasn't it lovely when Elaine dropped that flan and Jeremy picked it up? I think if he was on... if he was on Bake Off and Cameron was on Bake Off, he would win the next election. I don't know if that's how they're doing it, but if they do...
That's certainly news, that the election's decided by Bake Off now.
Ian, it's the new politics. So I had a bit of sympathy when he said he'd never press that button under any circumstances, because I'm the same with the ITV2 button on my remote.
What is ITV2?
You will find out soon enough, Jeremy.
You have no idea. Oh, you stuck in the 1930s.
Listen, I know I'm talking to a man who's just been paid £160 million for his new series, so you can do whatever you want.
I am sitting here with an erection while you're having a go. Anyway...
Are you certain it's Amazon Prime and not Amazon past their prime?
We've got upstairs on the 4th floor is the Lazarus Suite, which is my sort of room, so away from all the press, if you want to come up in about half an hour and say hello.
There's literally nothing I can think to say now.
God, I was going to say Lazarus Suite, where you come back from the dead.
You know, you've also got this issue of the Prime Minister putting his cock in a dead pig's mouth.
Dan, do you know what, mate? One, it's an allegation. Two, your choice of language in referring to that, I think, far goes beyond what is permitted at this time of the day. And at that point, really, you've forfeited any right to speak on this show, so bye-bye.
I'm glad we finally mentioned it, though.
It has been an elephant in the room.
It's... Really? That's a new one. It's hard to talk about precisely because you're not allowed to say those sorts of... It's a difficult story to talk about, isn't it?
What, cock?
Things. Yeah, you can't really say it.
Because it's pointless, you can hear.
OK. I was going to say he put his Clarkson in a pig's mouth.
Well, I don't know. I mean, this ritual is so... I mean, what are the benefits of joining this club? If that, I mean, what do you get? 10% off sports equipment? I mean, what's the great club that you have to stick your cock in a dead pig's mouth to become a member?
Ian, you used to be a member, didn't you?
There's a hesitation.
No, I wasn't a member. It says I was a member on Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah, which is quite embarrassing, given I spent half the week with tabloid journalists ringing me up saying, have you?
Placed your chap?
Clarkson in a... receptacle. Anyway, no, I was not a member of the Piers Gaveston Society. I was a member of the Piers Morgans.
I won't ask what the ritual was to get into that club.
Did you know people who were, though? Is that the sort of thing they did?
No. I mean, they
yes,
threw...
yes, no. Final 2 words on the subject.
No. He asked me 2 questions. He said, did you know people who were there?
Yes.
And then he asked another question. So I said, yes, I did know people. Yes. No, I didn't, which is sort of my answer.
Yeah.
I thought I was the one that was going to get a hard time tonight, and it turns out Ian is.
I think it's one of those questions you need to know about cars to deal with, so we need an expert. Jeremy, have you got Chris Evans' phone number?
I am not allowed on the BBC to use the C word.
Corbyn?
No, car.
Oh, you're not allowed to talk about cars at all?
No, I can come and do this, I just can't talk about...
Really?
Oh, right.
The story I do know that one of the major companies was testing a car, driving a car past a man from the government to test how loud it was, because they have to be within a certain amount of decibels. And as they knew it was going to fail, so as they got close to him, they put it into neutral, turned the engine off and coasted past him, and they went, that's fine, it's not loud enough. And then he was given you can sell this.
You know when you said you weren't allowed to talk about cars?
Yeah.
You're
what are they going to do, fucking sack me? I just thought of that. They can't, can they? It's quite good fun.
Do you know who I am?
Do I care?
Well, you won't know when you pull up.
Come on, who are you then?
Ronnie Pickering.
Who?
Ronnie Pickering.
Who?
Ronnie Pickering. Yeah, me.
Ronnie Pickering.
I bet Chris Evans is ringing him even now, don't you think?
Go on, Jeremy, punch him.
You remember how to punch, right?
Hello, he's rolling up his sleeve. He's rolling up his sleeve.
The pie's here. The pie's here. Chips, give us chips, quick. Sprout, take it, eat it, eat it.
Good. Cleared up. I've been practicing that face. It's a hard one to pull off.
What, the...
Well, you knew that was going to crop up, so I had to practice my face.
what was your face? I didn't
Well,
see
it's
it.
like, yes, I knew this was coming. Oh, what an idiot I am.
Yeah. But with a touch of, you know, I made quite a lot of money out of it, so is it?
I'm in a dilemma. I mean, you punched Piers Morgan, so...
Oh.
Sometimes...
You see?
Yeah. No one's sacking you for that.
No. This is...
He's sort of been weird about his tie, hasn't he? He sort of refused to wear it and has made a sort of stance, unlike
A tie stance?
Ian.
You've got a tie
Who's
stance?
got a major tie game going on tonight.
Yeah.
This has happened before, when you had Nancy DeLolio and you two were really...
Did you have Nancy DeLolio?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, you remember, Nancy DeLolio was there, and the two of them were just at it all night long.
There is no secret about my and Ian's love.
Well, there is. I didn't know about it.
I didn't know about it.
Your wife is probably in the audience, so...
No, she's away.
Can we go back to the news, please?
Yes, we can.
I think news is developing as we're talking.
Power right now, nuclear power, looks very, very expensive.
So what does Robert Peston say about all of this?
Oh, he just doesn't care.
Having a shirt undone to the waist may be an obstacle to your career on British television news. But where is it a positive asset?
Italy.
Is it Greece?
Australia.
No, nearly.
Albania.
Yes, Albania is the correct answer.
I think a tie would help.
Do you know, the really embarrassing thing is, the next question is about Rebecca Brooks, and I'm not going to do that.
Well, I know the answer. Innocent.
On what grounds do you make that rather extraordinary statement?
I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
So are we deliberately missing out a Rebecca Brooks question?
It's the wheel of evasion.
Oh, yeah, this is Rebecca Brooks. She was in the news.
Oh, I know who that
A
is.
bit more on the details than I am, actually.
Which other famous face popped in to see Obama this week?
The Pope.
Yeah.
Sorry.
At times it did look like he didn't want to be there.
Really?
Watch.
How dare he not sing?
Typical.
It has long been acknowledged that a what is one of the most important components of a modern warehouse.
Roof.
Door.
Yeah.
Is it a guy called Terry?
Yeah.
The thing is they're right. All of them are very important, aren't they?
Yes.
But according to this noble publication, the answer is a concrete floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
nearly right with roof.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yes, this article from Warehouse and Logistics News.
Just got it the wrong way up.
That's half a point.
Yeah.
It's got to be worth half a point.
Exactly, yeah.
Come on, Jeremy.
No.
Come on, it's Christmas.
No, it's not Christmas.
It's not half a point. It can't
Last
give half
time
a
you
point.
threw a pen at me. Give us half a point.
I can't, because it's not the answer. The answer is concrete floor. It's from warehouse and
One
logistics
day on
news.
Dave, it'll be Christmas. Come on.
Just push him.
It's always Christmas on Dave.
I recognise that stance. Osborne lost barrel control. I've been there.
He's certainly admitting something because he's blowing that flag back quite spectacularly. I don't know if you saw, but some wags on social media
Yes.
rather cruelly made fun of George Osborne's awkward stance.
I mean, traditionally, the Home Secretary at a Tory conference goes sort of mad and appeals to the audience and no one minds. But this year, they're all nice. They're like you. You have changed politics.
Thank you.
What I thought was amazing.
He's a surprising person, George Osborne.
Yeah, he was revealing his musical tastes,
Yes,
wasn't he?
yes, he was. Do you know who he's a big fan of?
Oh, yeah.
NWA?
NWA.
NWA, who Ian and I are both massive fans of.
Massive fan.
What are your top 7 NWA tracks?
Top 6, give him a chance.
Who strongly supports Osborne's severe cuts on the low paid?
Ice Cube.
IDS Cube. He's another of the top rappers.
Really?
He turns up the volume.
It was Ian Duncan Smith.
Yeah. He also said they should work as hard as Americans.
Even the teachers in America have to sell crystal meth to survive. I've seen that documentary. Boris did kind of shrug it off. He said that he had received a warm welcome from the people of Manchester. He claimed they were chanting, "Tories come, Tories come."
It's National Poetry Day today, isn't it?
Is it?
I think it is,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Well, not tomorrow, obviously, when we're shown, so that ruins that.
This isn't live!
It's barely breathing.
I want to know what everyone's wrestling name would be.
His slap.
Paul Megaton.
No, Susan Hampshire. I didn't get a lot of work.
Do you have a wrestling name, Diane?
No, I haven't. Do you want to pick one for me?
that was quite arousing, the way you said that. And if you live in London, an affordable home can cost £450,000. God, somebody's killed themselves.
You thought of a house in London for 450,000. He's rushing out to buy it. Snap it up before it's 700. Get out there.
Cameron the Fox Hunter, the picture he didn't want you to see. I'm not sure that's the picture he doesn't want you to see.
According to no one.
Who would like to play a game I've just made up?
Yeah.
Called 5p or not 5p?
Yeah.
That is the question.
Right.
I've just done my weekly shop, and I'm planning a quiet night in on my own.
Yeah. What's happened to the wife then?
She's left me. She's left me. Yeah, I didn't want to bring it up, but she's left me. Thanks, Paul. She's left me.
Okay.
I've just done my weekly shop. And I'm planning a quiet night in on my own.
Yeah.
So I've bought some dirty potatoes, some antidepressants, a goldfish, an axe, a packet of cornflakes, and a pig's head. I've put them all in one bag. So my question is that 5p or not 5p?
That's 5p.
No.
Oh.
The answer is not 5p.
Oh.
Not 5p.
Oh.
Because why do you think it was 5p?
Because it felt like something to say to get this programme over as quickly as possible.
You didn't think-
Cornflakes flew through me on the wrong path.
Cornflakes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, technically you would have normally been right, but actually what you didn't realise is I do my weekly shop at a store that employs fewer than 250 full-time staff and hasn't chosen to opt into the 5p bag scheme. So who looks stupid now?
Well, I think it's exactly that pedantic attitude that led your wife to leave you.
She hasn't left me.
She has. She's moved in with me and the missus.
It is the news that Nadia Hussain has captured the nation's heart by winning the Great British Bake Off. Did anyone see it?
No, I didn't know. Not interested in it.
Why not?
I suppose it's the idea of people baking cakes that I find quite boring. Is he ringing down to reception because he's got a cheap mirror that doesn't reflect his image?
Oh my God! He's a vampire!
He's a vampire.
Месяц. Средняя скорость ветра 2-4 метра в секунду. По климату всего один раз в октябре здесь могут наблюдаться сильные порывы до 15 метров.
And I think the temperature's rather higher than that during the firestorm.
Yes.
We need another referendum because we lost the last one. Illogical.
He's doing impressions now.
Yeah. Can we have a clue?
Well, it's Helen Mirren, but it's what she...
That's more the answer.
It's... Those who know Her Majesty describe her as having a relaxed sense of humour and a talent for mimicry in private company. Though, to be fair, it's a brave courtier that pipes up with, who the hell's that supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus! Snipers trying to stop this broadcast. Don't look up.
No, please don't do that.
Is there an escaped madman with a severed head up there? I've heard that urban myth.
Guys, we're just going to stop just a moment and just check the lamp, OK?
I think you find it's blown.
Health and safety have come in, had a look and said, yeah.
A leaked photo from the set of the new Star Wars film suggests that stress counselling has worked wonders for Darth Vader.
And as the media scrutinises his every move for blunders, Jeremy Corbyn takes time out at his friend's electrical appliance warehouse at the weekend.
Oh, yes.
It's not a U-turn.
No, that's not
it's
a
the
U-turn.
impression of a U-turn. That's the Shadow Chancellor, John McDonnell. That's George Osborne.
Yes.
This is the fiscal charter, which was John's clever plan to give the impression he was going to support it, but really we were going to oppose it.
Who helped McDonnell decide to make the U-turn?
Well, there was Sooty.
Yeah. There's always Sooty.
I think we should go for fiscal charter. Sooty's very good on economics. He said, you're going to want to borrow one day, John, so don't sign it. OK, so he didn't. That's not true, that bit. About Sooty. They haven't got anyone nearly as good as Sooty.
You're obsessed with Sooty. You've mentioned his name 3 times in the last 20 seconds.
I want him to be in the cabinet.
Is that as far as your desires and ambitions go for the little bear?
No, I think he could get the top job. And if he comes on this programme, he could be Mayor of London.
OK, so there was a meeting of the Parliamentary Labour Party on Monday night, which the Telegraph described as heated. Why was that?
It's getting cold. October comes, it blows the windows. That's all right.
That's right, it was.
Were you at this meeting?
No, it's one of those meetings I missed.
Is that true?
The words are plausible deniability.
So a lie, then.
And anyway, Sadiq organised Ed's campaign, so we can trust him.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long night, isn't it?
It is. Not as long as his. God.
Do you think it's... my own theory is that...
Oh, come on, the next question. It's the same question on mine.
We're teasing it out. Do you ever feel that maybe this is all your fault?
Honestly, that bake-off image is gone for good.
But that would only be the case if you nominated Jeremy Corbyn for the leadership contest.
You didn't, did you?
I did, and I think. Look, I mean, you know, I think it's early days yet.
It is early days. I do.
You didn't vote for him, though, did you?
No.
You nominated. So hang on. You nominated Jeremy Corbyn.
Yeah.
OK. And then you didn't vote for him. You went for Andy Burnham.
Yeah.
And you were also, as Ian said...
You make it sound as if that was a trick question.
Who here has been to a Privy Council meeting?
I have.
Yeah.
So what's needed? What do you need to do? What's the initiation ceremony?
First time you go in there, you swear an oath to the Queen.
And is there any kissing involved or kneeling?
I did both.
Were you required to do both?
I was told those are the rules to get in.
So you kiss the hand?
Yeah.
You don't, isn't it supposed to brush your nose with it? Which sounds...
Well, no one told me that, so I kissed her hand. I was told afterwards that I was supposed to have...
Sorry, you met the Queen and you're supposed to do this? Finally, why might Labour's Deputy Leader Tom Watson have been a bit too distracted this week to notice his party imploding?
He's on full-time pedo duty.
We're all thinking how to phrase it here.
I thought I'd do it technically. He's roaming around the country shouting through people's windows, "Pedo! I can see you in there. Pedophile. Pedo!"
We, in November, did a deal with the Saudis that we would back them joining the Human Rights Council of the United Nations, providing they backed us. Now, this sounds a bit squalid for one of the most human rights abusing regimes on earth.
Well, Saudi Arabia is a member of the United Nations, but we completely disagree with them.
Why did you want them inside the human rights?
Well, we completely disagree with them about the punishment routines, about the death penalty, about those issues.
Well, why did we do
them...
this deal then? I mean, they're not the right sort of people to be doing any sort of a deal on human rights.
No, well, we totally oppose their record in that area.
Why did we do it?
Well, I say we totally oppose their record.
No, but why did we do it?
I've answered the question.
Well, that isn't an answer, is it?
You make wine out of metals, can't you? You know, you can make wine out of...
Boots kit.
Boots kit, yes, yes.
You just do it in the bath, don't you?
The idea of you making wine in the bath.
Champagne in a bidet, yes.
The bubbles are fantastic.
Is Saudi Arabia always called Saudi Arabia?
It was given to the Saud family.
That's right,
King
right,
Saud. Yeah. So it's as though England was known as Lisland.
Please, can we now rename it Lisland?
Lisland. I think that'd be rather good.
Yeah.
Think Jeremy would go for that? Lisland, Lisland.
Isn't that the German national anthem?
It is. Well, I'm just going back a little bit in history.
It sounds like a Queen-related theme park, Lisland.
Get a ride on the Duke of Edinburgh.
Staying with... oh, no. That's going to take a while to leave my mind.
Yes. You've got to be this high to get on this ride. Come on. I don't know what joke you think you're objecting to. Some of you got very dirty minds out there.
Can I just say...
Yeah.
If Her Majesty's watching, as a member of the Privy
If she's
Council...
watching?
I apologise profusely for what your subjects are saying.
She's not watching this, she's watching Piers Morgan interviews the Bee Gees on Life Story.
If she is watching, she's saying, "There's the guy who snogged my hand," as opposed to doing that. Yes, it is a whale. What bit of the whale?
What?
A bit of a whale.
She got bits of whale.
She got a bit of a whale.
Well, I mean...
Well, you can't get a whole whale. That's a massive gift.
But it makes sense. It's the whole whale.
But you have to sort of pretend you don't know what it is when you unwrap it. Or is it a bike?
Yeah, that's the thing. When gift wrapping a whale, would you cover the blowhole or not?
I think you'd have to.
For reasons of national security.
Otherwise you'd be giving it away, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Your Christmas present just eaten 5,000 tonne of plankton. Yeah.
I don't think he'd already got one of these.
Was it a Wham album?
This is the news that from now on there'll be no more nude women in Playboy magazine.
They have actually realised... You'll know this, Ian, that the reason... You'll know this. Nudity is passé now that you're one click away from every sex act imaginable. Just one click, Ian. One click away. Who was awarded the Nobel Prize for Medicine last week?
I know who's appointed the Nobel Prize for Economics.
Congratulations to you on winning the Nobel Prize in Medicine, and also for being the most awkward person to sing happy birthday to. Talking grammar schools, does anybody know about the government plans to approve the first new grammar school in 50 years?
Yeah, it's an extension of the Weald of Kent School.
What basis?
Very good school.
Did you go to that school?
Do you think I went to a grammar school?
I'm so terribly sorry. Forgive me,
we've had
sir.
some rude people on this show.
Forgive me, sir. So you know it of old, though. You've got some chums. It is about bastards.
That's the clue, because Jon Snow from Game of Thrones is
Please
a
do that
bastard.
voice again. Please do the voice again.
Jon Snow, winter's coming.
Game of Thrones mix of intrigue, violence and boobs have unsurprisingly helped make it a firm hit with politicians. Anyone here watch it? Anyone a fan? No. You're a fan?
Yeah.
What draws you? Is it the intrigue, the violence or the boobs?
Yeah, with Playboy gone, that's all there is. No, it's just the violence, I'll be honest.
It's chicken curry and fruit crumble on the same plate. According to The Sun, after the complaint, an auxiliary nurse offered her a yoghurt instead. Although someone had stuck a sausage in it.
Sounds quite nice.
Oh, no.
Public school dinners again, is it?
Memories.
Yeah, that takes you right back.
Filming begins on a new series of Miranda, set 200 years in the future.
Yes, this is the president of China who's come to visit. There he is there. President Xi, is it, I think? Or 11, if you're talking about Roman numerals.
Yes, this is the first Chinese state visit since who?
Oh, when was he president?
Indeed, President who? Hu Jintao.
Right, yes.
Yeah. Now it's Xi's turn.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long round, isn't it?
You got the pig? No.
Have I got the pig?
Well, you're not told about the pig, the lucky pig. We stroke the lucky pig on the fourth show of every series. I'm not going on if we're not stroking the lucky pig.
Thought we were back to Cameron again.
Yeah. Not such a lucky pig.
Well, the pick. Have I seen the pick?
Yeah, have I seen the pig? Sorry, it's my diction.
I'm so sorry.
When I'm on with the proper actor, it all just goes.
David Cameron and Jeremy Corbyn were sitting next to one another. Can you tell me what they're talking about?
I don't want to be leader. No, nor do I.
Lip reader has been hired, but it depends, you know, sometimes lip readers aren't always entirely accurate. But there's a suggestion that Jeremy Corbyn was talking about somebody's wife being an ex-prostitute.
Somebody's ex-wife being an ex-prostitute.
Somebody's ex-wife being an ex-prostitute. Apparently Cameron said, oh, really? Well, what's her number or something? But are we not allowed to see the real footage?
No, because then we'd know who it was.
I think there's gestures in it as well. I think Corbyn's like... Still very good lip readers. Someone who's never been to a funeral before and doesn't know you don't just write the name on the side of a box. You'd think if the living wage was the panacea that they claim it to be, that they wouldn't reprimand their own cleaning staff when they ask for it. That was a weird reaction, wasn't it?
That was a question time reaction.
Yeah. I might do a joke about a Chinese name in a minute, Michael.
I was disappointed that we missed that Wi-Fi. I thought it was an opportunity.
There was a debate and a vote in the Commons on this week. What happened?
They scraped through. Not much of a majority. 20? You're looking at me as though my maths is rubbish.
I'll deal with this, I'm good at maths.
Yeah. John?
22. 23. 17. 21.
180.
Don't worry, I know all the numbers. We'll get there.
Diane Abbott is apparently being sidelined. According to the Sunday Times, senior Labour Party sources say it's because of her completely fucking mad behaviour. So this is the news that the Scots...
Hang on. You got carried away with your strengthometer there, didn't you?
I'm so sorry.
We should answer it first before you do.
Yes. Someone buzzed in, didn't they?
Yes, Ian did.
Right. Shall I just say that it's over to you? Because you buzzed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, let's do this properly.
Yes. Now, this is acting. Watch me.
Yes, Ian and John.
I think John had the answer.
Ruth said of kicker, Greg Laidlaw, I think I love Greg Laidlaw in a way that we both find uncomfortable. Are we back to nailing people against the wall?
Are you asking?
Should the rest of us just discreetly leave at this point? Oh, is that the time?
We're off. Now, you see, if it was like that, I would go to football.
If there were more steam trains going up and down. Yeah, absolutely. The big bloke on the left there in the blue trousers, after he's dropped his goes like, it's nothing to do with me.
What does Michael Flatley do with his feet, apart from dancing?
That you would normally do with your hands, is that the sort of... There's a woman over here who I think knows from personal experience. She hasn't forgotten it.
Thou shalt commit adultery, says Bible with a misprint. Unfortunately, it fell into the hands of Tom Jones.
It's another film in the bank.
It wouldn't be unusual.
And at Stafford Prison, after his wobble board is confiscated, Rolf Harris is unhappy with the replacement. It's the government's historic defeat in the House of Lords over George Osborne's tax credit cuts. Who was particularly red in the face about it?
Cameron, presumably?
I'm trying to think who was red in the face. Apart from George Osborne, but he doesn't, because he hasn't got any blood.
Yeah.
And the Tories, they're going to team up with Corbyn and abolish the House of Commons. Or the Lords. I can't remember which it is now.
Is that a sort of a kind of acute political analysis that has made your name with it?
On the night, though, George did seem to get stuck in a bit of a loop. Have a look at this.
Tonight, unelected Labour and Liberal Lords have defeated a financial matter passed by the elected House of Commons, and David Cameron and I are clear that this raises constitutional issues that need to be dealt with.
Will you take action against them to punish them?
Well, let's be clear. Unelected Labour and Liberal Lords have voted down a matter passed by the elected House of Commons that raises constitutional issues, and David Cameron and I are clear they will need to be dealt with.
Chancellor, you also said this was your judgment, and it turned out to be wrong. That's damaging for you, isn't it?
Well, let's be clear. Labour and Liberal Lords who are not elected have voted against measures in a Conservative budget, and that raises constitutional issues.
There's a switch on his back.
Oh, if only.
How did he vary it the next day when he had to defend what happened in the Commons? What did he say?
Did he sing it?
He said, last night, unelected Labour and Liberal peers... No, sorry, it's my mistake. It is exactly the same thing. There have been veiled threats that Cameron would flood the House of Lords with 100 new Lords. If you were Cameron, who would you choose to parachute in there?
Jeremy Clarkson, that's who they should put in. That'd get rid of him off the telly, wouldn't it?
0 to 800 in 300 years.
He'd have a denim robe, though, wouldn't he?
Several of the papers identified one clear supervillain in all this. Who was that?
Well, apart from the obvious one.
Who's the obvious one?
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yes. But he did deny he had flown back specifically for the vote. Does anyone know why he says he was in town?
He was here for an opening of one of his productions somewhere.
A new musical called Cuts.
Yes, he did say he was in town to watch the revival of Cats,
Yeah.
the musical. Yeah. But surely he's seen that already. Or maybe he just got a bad memory. And with all the damage done to George Osborne's reputation, it's a good job Boris Johnson didn't steal some of the limelight with one of his ridiculous photo opportunities. And what was the other big story about tax from the Commons this week?
Tampon tax.
Tell us about that, Catherine.
Well, there is a 5% tax on sanitary products because they're considered to be luxury items. Now, while that does not affect me, obviously I do not use tampons. I'm a single mother, not a king. It's ridiculous. You're taking food out of your children's mouth to pay for tampons. I mean, you'd be literally better off taking the food out of their mouths and using that. I've been using carrier bags, David. I'm better off financially. I thumbed 2 of those up there before I came on the show. It's insane that this should be taxed. And this is just dehumanizing to call it a luxury item. There are no jokes. People say, oh, period jokes from women. There are not a lot of period jokes for the same reason there are not a lot of leukemia jokes. It's too sad.
Oh, we've got a lot of period jokes coming up. We do.
Oh, bad news. Killer on the plate. Yes, this is the bad news.
What the what?
Eating too many sausages could lead to you exploding like an atom bomb. Eating sausages is as dangerous as nuclear war.
Or is it plutonium?
Strictly speaking, it's plutonium. Yes.
Plutonium?
It's a banned substance now, the sausage.
Oh. It's not quite as dangerous as eating plutonium, is it?
No.
Unless Putin's,
I
serving.
think MI5 will be assassinating people by giving them sausages and bacon.
It's all about moderation. It's fine as long as you're not eating 400 sausages a day. And the report went on, a man who was walking off with a box of 80 sausages said, it's too late now anyway.
And bread. Don't get me started on bread, David.
You believe it's the devil, right?
I've never eaten bread, even when I was a child. It looks like eating a napkin. That's not food.
I mean, historically, it is food. I mean, all those ducks can't be wrong.
It's bad for ducks, too. It's quack cocaine.
David Cameron does not want to be seen to be hitting the poor.
He doesn't want to be seen to be doing it.
He draws the blinds.
And she told Newsnight, just because you lop off your dick, it doesn't make you a woman.
Makes you slightly less of a man. I'm not a woman.
4 million customers of the broadband and phone provider TalkTalk. Their details were allegedly stolen by a teenage boy.
It's not like you have to worry about your son knocking his door. What do? You better be wanking in there and not bringing down a corporation.
The two activities aren't mutually exclusive.
The 15-year-old boy who was arrested is described as a reclusive loner obsessed with violent video games. It makes you proud to be British. In America, you'd have gunned down half your school by now. Well, the Sun tracked down Jeremy Corbyn's wife's niece, who lived with him until recently, who disclosed that he enjoys watching EastEnders, tending his allotment, baking bread, watching and reading the news, and making jam. What a bastard. After the English bids to host the 2018 World Cup finals received only one vote, Sepp Blatter declared that England are bad losers. Really, Sepp?
Sorry. We're brilliant at it.
Yeah. That's the same joke.
Oh, was it? Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
It's good, though. No, go back. We'll do it again. You can read the last bit. Actually, Sepp.
If you look at their record since 1966, I think you'll find that England are very good at losing.
Very good.
Which means at the end of this round, it's 4 points to Ian and 3 points to Paul.
Also, Charlotte Proudman has stolen her hairstyle from someone.
And I've got this hair registered.
Ian, I think you'll find the Dalai Lama's pulled off.
The Pope has a good job, but he doesn't get to internet date. Or does he?
He doesn't get to wear trousers or culottes.
Yes.
Culottes.
Parachuting beavers, what in the 1940s?
Was a popular euphemism.
For what?
Invading Crete.
Creek?
Crete.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, you were on a beaver theme.
I thought you were calling sex invading the creek, and I loved that. I loved that.
Well, we can do a retake if you like.
It's a more interesting answer than the rather obvious parachuting beavers thrown out of planes in the 1940s.
Now into the air and down they swing, box open, and a most unusual and novel trip ends for Mr. Beaver.
What? How can it be cheaper to drop them from planes rather than just take them in a car and just there you are? I'm not flying EasyJet again, thanks very much. Hello, boy.
And leading scientists predict that future generations will struggle to overcome the forces of friction and gravity.
They've got this new draft investigatory powers bill, and they're going to have your entire internet history, your phone, everything saved for a year. So it's safe from hackers.
The public aren't as bothered about it as you are, the polls say.
So
I hate to make cheap points, but... Are you bothered about it? Yeah, thank you.
You would be with my browsing history. I'm just saying that, you know.
I mean, I didn't know what to think, but then I saw this documentary called Spectre. Everybody's against it. It's true, they all like M. He was against more surveillance. Bond. The only person who was for it was the bloke with the cat.
Postman Pat is involved. Has he been opening our mail the whole time? It's disgusting. Yeah. Mrs. Goggins in the post office, she's up to her neck in it.
Yeah. I think she was arrested. There were some accounting difficulties.
And then they closed the post office down.
Anyway.
And now she's alcoholic in a ditch.
Yeah.
So...
Mrs. Groggins.
That's her.
That's her now.
Yeah.
That's her now.
Fell on hard times, she become Mrs. Snoggins.
Yeah.
Don't pay her the money. Poor old woman.
Yeah.
Working in a post office, now selling herself.
Like the way she used to sell stamps.
Yeah.
First class mail.
Come.
They're groaning and clapping at their own jokes. Good.
What's that, Ian?
What?
What's that?
What's up?
What's that?
What's that, Ian?
My kids do that.
Yes, I've got WhatsApp. What is it?
Last British detainee in Guantanamo. The last British detainee in Guantanamo. How'd you say it? Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Meanwhile, the last British resident held in Guantanamo... Why can't I say it?
Just say Margate. Yes, this is Nigella Lawson being protected from the weather. This is avocado and a fork, and that may be her putting it on toast. It probably isn't her, because I can tell that the desk there is the same colour as the desk that I'm sitting at now. So I would suggest that item was filmed here about 11:30 this morning.
Hang on. Nigella Lawson uses this very studio.
11:30 in the morning.
Is that right?
Absolutely right. So she put... What? That's a special memory for everybody here, because, of course, you'll never see that on television. So are those the hands of Nigella Lawson?
That would make a great game show.
I mean, bring me the hands of Nigella Lawson.
Avocado is, according to several newspapers, including The Mirror and The Guardian, the most photographed item on Instagram. That's the photo-sharing website for imbeciles. So Nigella could just be taking the piss.
What? A photograph of an avocado is the most popular visual image?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, because it's alphabetical, isn't it?
Yeah, but what about an anaconda? That's more interesting than an avocado.
Not that nice on toast, though, is it?
Yeah, you struggle getting it into the toaster.
You have to get baguette.
Yeah.
Do you know how the avocado gets its name?
Yes. It's a cross between two plants called an avo and a cardo.
It's an old Aztec word, aguacate, which means testicle. It does. Shall we have a quick game of avocado or testicle?
No! No! There may be certain medical complaints that would confuse the issue.
Oh, go on then. Right.
Do you want to have a go?
Are those Nigella's hands?
I can't believe we're going to play this.
No, we're not. So we don't have to.
No, we don't.
This is the BBC, for God's sake, not Channel 4.
So it's
swollen testicles, though.
Swollen testicles?
Oh, for heaven's sake. Just because on Channel 4 that's all you lot do.
Well, we kept...
My big fake Greek testicles and... I've seen the stuff that surrounds your news programme. It's all filth. Yeah. All of it.
Can I just say, in the news programme, we care about men's health, OK? That's how liberated we are.
Fruit or bollocks, you decide.
So, avocado or testicle?
Yes.
Well, he's gonna need antibiotics.
Yeah. Oh, dear me.
I've never seen a pair of testicles like any of those three.
Well, you want to get out
missing something.
The Times featured a survey this week that revealed some of the toughest questions posed by children that parents are struggling to answer. Is a brick wall man-made?
Yes. By a man who made it.
Yeah, these are very easy.
Or a woman.
Or a woman, very good, yes.
Are there any other questions from this child? Is a brick wall man-made? Because it's incredibly thick.
You've really got a downer on these kids, haven't you?
What sort of kid looks at a brick wall and says, is that man-made? No, it was put there by Jesus. Bloody memory.
Well, one of the other questions was, do people live on the sun?
Yes, they do.
Now you're
They're just as stupid as you are. We're taking you back to the orphanage. You're no good.
Researchers found that your domestic cat shares many traits of aggression and neurotic behaviour with its larger cousins, such as lions and wildcats. So while your friendly feline is snuggling up to you, it may be plotting to kill you.
Yeah, because sometimes the really, really evil cats, they'll sit there stroking a small man.
East London workers were left baffled this week after a woman was spotted sitting on a rooftop in the nude for 4 hours. Here she is on the roof. Densely thatched. Well.
Well, can I just point out she's not wearing a poppy, which is pretty disgraceful.
The aftermath of the events in Paris. What has been the British government's immediate response? Who have they hired?
Who have they hired?
They've hired 2,000 something.
SAS.
Spies.
Oh, spies. Should we know that?
1900 extras. The English crowd joined with the French supporters in singing the French national anthem, which was a chance to show solidarity. Which is not always the mark of the supporter of the professional football game. But,
I love the way it was sort of a little bit. The way the England fans sang that French national anthem, it reminded me of John Redwood at the Welsh Party conference. That sort of "Allons de la patrie." It was wonderful.
Are you suggesting everyone didn't know all the words?
Yes. I don't know. I mean, do you know them?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Apple did that, and then there's...
Oh, look, there's the bit where the tax should be.
Yeah.
This website,
Oh, that's proper solidarity. Is that really true? I'm going to look that up when I get home.
That's the most pathetic excuse.
Obama facing enormous opposition in accepting refugees. Maybe make special exception for proven Christians.
Yeah, one of the Republican presidential candidates has said the same.
Is it really embarrassing being right-wing sometimes? When you have...
All I can say to that is Jeremy Corbyn.
Jacob, you mentioned Jeremy Corbyn. How's he been coping with these events?
Well, he is a principled pacifist, and he's expressed those views and said that the police shouldn't necessarily shoot to kill terrorists, and he seems to have very little support from his own MPs in saying this, who have rather revelled in taking a stronger line. I don't agree with him on this, but I rather admire his courage in saying something that is so deeply unpopular, but which he profoundly believes.
That's a very generous thing to say. I think it's a very generous thing to say.
And because I'm so unpleasant, I just point out he retracted it less than a day later.
Yes.
Which is strongly principled in the sense of not being.
There is probably someone going, for God's sake, just say yes. Just say you'll press the button, do your top button up and just do it, you know. But isn't there? They just lie, Jeremy, till we're in power. That's what the Tories do, just lie till we're in power. And that's...
Did you see the chap listening to that conversation?
No.
Let's have a look. So here's a bigger picture, and you can see there in the corner, see Obama and Putin, and just watch this fellow just subtly coming in for a bit of a listen.
I think it shows he's got a real division between his being at work and being at home. Because isn't he writing in capacity of being a resident of Oxfordshire? So he's at home, he's walked through the door, and he's sort of put work, he's no longer Prime Minister, he's now a normal citizen getting angry. He probably sits and watches himself on telly going, liar, and things. He's probably got... You know, I think it's nice, he becomes at-home David, doesn't he? He's like...
£72 million, he called that a slight fall. I mean, I know it's a night out with the Bullingdon Club, but it is extraordinary.
Even you don't believe that.
No, but even he... Were you in it or something?
No.
Sorry. But you were. They bullied you, didn't they? You were there.
A boy from St Paul's who went to school with the Chancellor. You can't pull the posh card here.
But I failed and didn't make it to Oxbridge.
Oh, I thought it was about that.
I was saying that. Paul and I are the only people who didn't go to Oxford on this panel.
I went to Oxford. It was just for the day, but nice to have a look around, you know. Nice to have a look around. Cole McCartney.
Why?
I never thought I'd hear that name again. 5 years ago in Cairo, we had this secret affair. We kissed each other on the balcony. God, no, I better not say any of this. I have no idea who he is.
He may cost us £15,000. Do you know why?
Because I've just libelled him. I didn't kiss him on the balcony.
No. 15,000, that's not going to cover the lawyer reading the letter.
I bow to your superior experience.
May I just say...
Achievable for most of us.
I find you extremely attractive. I just didn't mention it.
My wife is in the audience.
I'm so sorry, Mrs.
Would you like the rest of us to discreetly mention it?
You don't need to do anything about it. I just thought I'd mention it along the way. Let's talk about Sir John Chilcot.
Yeah, why not? That'll kill the mood.
We're still waiting for...
You're going to tell me you find him very attractive?
You like a man who takes his time?
Jacob, I'm going to ask you to read some Glaswegian slang, and we're all going to guess what that means. That's the first one.
Well, am I doing all of these?
Yes.
There are some other people here.
Yes, but you've got the nicest voice.
I don't think anyone would say this. This is ungallant.
I love the idea of Scottish people going, that's too ungallant.
I can't think that any Glaswegian would say this, but it would be, she's got a face like a melted... I have a feeling that doesn't mean she looks like Helen of Troy.
That's right, it means the opposite of that. The tortoise is the odd one out because they are all too slow, apart from the tortoise, which recently broke the tortoise world speed record.
Was it falling off a mountain?
We need to have a look at him, sure.
Yeah, go on, let's have a look at him.
Let's see.
He's on something.
Yeah.
Looks like tarmac.
Thank God the tyres are there.
Yes, exactly. He might sort of hit them at high speed and then burst into flames.
A man creates a special arm because he found selfie sticks embarrassing. Here he is.
His other arm has to be the same length. That's to stop him looking stupid.
The good news is he doesn't have to take selfies anymore because he's now in a relationship with Mr. Tickle.
And despite the criticism of their failings, Belgian security forces are confident of catching another group of suspects. The voice is heard saying in English, "This is Turkish Air Force speaking. You are approaching Turkish airspace. En garde."
Well, it's a fencing championship.
Bizarre, isn't it?
But why is Putin in, like, if that was a theatre, he hasn't even paid to be in the stalls.
That is the exact set of Spectre. I know I'm slightly obsessed by this film, but...
Can't get over the fact that once again you were passed over for the role of Miss Moneypenny.
And the Prime Minister saying, trust me. Because very recently I suggested going in Syria on the other side to bomb Assad. A year later,
I'm saying exactly the opposite.
But he does want to bomb Syria, we're sure of that.
Yeah.
A different bit this time.
Consistent.
Different bit.
Who knows what Captain Coward's been up to this week? Unfortunate name, I grant you. Anyone?
He's not a cartoon character, he's a real person.
No, it's a woman, Clapton,
right.
Captain Clapton. She's got a clap as well. Captain Claire Coward's got the clap. What a great poem. She hasn't, I'm
Can you
sorry,
say that?
Claire.
I think alliteration is no defence in law. I never liked the pink wafer.
No.
I think it's, I think it's misleading.
Yeah, what type of biscuit is that?
Yeah, it's just all pink wafer. There's nothing else. And if you don't like pink wafer, that's it. I mean, with a Jaffa cake, there's some sort of surprise in the middle. Well, not a surprise when you have more than one, but... Does anyone here actually enjoy eating pink wafers? See, nobody. Well, you'd eat anything that's got a cake on it, wouldn't you?
Anything that's got a cake on it, or
Yeah.
a cape on it.
Yeah.
A cape.
A cape.
I'd eat that, man.
Would you?
But he's still going to cut 12 billion from welfare. So he just hasn't said yet where he's taking that from. Might be from you, madam. Who knows? None of us know.
That would be better, wouldn't it? Just
you
pick
think?
on one person. Then everyone else... I think if you put that to the country and said there's 12 billion, do you want to share it out between you? Or one of you takes the hit?
Can I vote for Andrew Lloyd Webber? You can take it. It's 1.56 trillion and rising. Look, here it is counting up, see?
Oh, my God.
Seems to be
Someone
going
needs
quicker.
to stop him. It's still going. We should have that above Trafalgar Square.
And we have Andrew Lloyd Webber handcuffed next to it. And every time it goes past like another million, he gets a slap. But actually then, you know, everyone will have their own online personal tax account to file their tax return over the internet.
I won't.
You will?
No, I don't have any access to the internet. I don't have a mobile phone. I know, just like everybody else 30 years ago.
Now it's just you and Jacob Rees-Mogg, isn't it?
He's got a clockwork one.
How did Robert Peston cover the autumn statement on his last 10 o'clock news?
He song and danced it, didn't he? Came down some steps in a top hat, twirling cane, silver top cane. The news is breaking tonight. Osborne says it's all right. He's the Chancellor. You know.
Yeah.
I was really excited to see how far that was going to go.
I shouldn't have. I was trying to rhyme Chancellor and I backed out. I'll show you my pecker. I'm from the Exchequer.
Ian, do you have any political impressions you'd like to give us?
He's got a good Pitt the Younger. He's doing it now. That's it now.
And this is Pitt the Elder. Can I kill this fly?
Yes, really.
Can't we negotiate first?
I'll just ring the UN.
Has it gone over your airspace?
En garde! En garde!
There you go.
Have you ever bought a Nike product, Ian?
Yes, I have a number of their waistcoats.
He's named him Bermondsey Millwall Den Bloomfield, and his nickname is Poor Little
The joke's on him because Bloomfield Road is Blackpool's home ground, so...
I bet he's laughing.
Yeah, oh, unlucky.
I saw that one quite early. What an idiot. Bloomfield. I was on London Bridge once, and there were about 50 Millwall fans on the other platform. And one of them saw me and shouted, "Oi, Islop, wanker!" And they all started running up the bridge to come over to the other side. I thought I was going to die. I had the devils of fire here, angels here.
What did you do? Saltpeter?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm going to stop doing it. But what did you do? Did you
I
leg
ran
it?
really
Yeah.
fast.
Did you?
Get away?
Yeah.
Lucky you had your Nikes on.
Yeah.
Just look at how handsome Beckham is. Did I get it?
I'm not sure.
Anyway.
Certainly didn't give a warning.
No. What happens if you're a high-ranking Russian Orthodox priest and you can't get into a car because you've got a big hat on? Do you want to see?
Yes.
Oh, that is brilliant. What for 7 minutes a day could cure people of racism?
Thinking.
Paralympics is set to get tough on scrotum squeezing as athletes have been risking their lives to gain an advantage of up to 10% as the bizarre practice tricks the brain into giving them more power and adrenaline. And even more if they're your own. Who's heard of that? Anyone?
So I'm just experimenting, hang on. Yeah, no, so let's get on to the next question. What do we...
And home movie footage of a kitchen in Essex in the 1970s shows a career-defining moment in the life of Victoria Beckham. You were unveiling a portrait.
Which, incidentally, is 50,000 quid for charity. It's a good portrait.
We've got a picture.
I hope you feel bad now. Go on.
It was for charity.
What are you doing to that sofa? This is for match point, I think.
Oh, look at that lawn.
Look at that.
Yeah, brilliant.
A British team winning the Davis Cup for the first time since 1936. It's a great triumph for British sport, isn't it?
Cameron doesn't look too pleased. Do you think? You think he's just won Wimbledon. You think he'd be delighted?
It's a rather shady figure behind him in the dark glasses.
Well, that's my wife.
What, him?
Oh, look, it's Michael Green. Oh, no. Oh.
Which one's the one that you swipe if you don't like them on Tinder? You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah. It's just Grindr for me.
Is the woman standing in front of him, is she saying to him, will you please stop pumping air up my sleeve? She doesn't know what he's doing it with, but she knows it's happening.
If she's actually just got a really, really fat lower arm, you're going to feel awful.
Is her dad Popeye? She's got an anchor on there. Is her dad Popeye? It'll be on the notes. If her dad is Popeye,
no,
it'll be on the notes.
it doesn't say.
It can't be her dad. Can't be her dad.
Oh, Camilla the Sailor Man. You're absolutely right.
The trouble about young Tory politics is so low level. It's literally young men going around saying, you will never work on the back desk of the Assistant Conservative Research Department ever again. And everyone goes, ooh, no.
Do they go very camp with their
They
faces?
are.
But it should be okay because the brilliantly named Lord Panic has been put in charge to oversee. I don't know if he comes in his robes.
Ignore what they say and just keep on walking.
How's that there? Having a party later, you know, we're fucking
Let's see it again.
Oh, brains.
Yes.
Men and women's brains.
Yes.
Buzzer.
Oh, buzzers.
Ian and Sarah.
Brains. Men and women's brains.
Yes.
Men and women all have brains. So there's this.
I was just thinking that your brain didn't think about pressing the buzzer and his did, which is very annoying.
Yes, but my brain did get it right.
Yes.
Okay.
The only difference is that men can understand buzzers quicker than women. Only one. And it's very tiny.
There was this other theory earlier this year where people said that more men were growing beards in a response to women wanting more power. So that they were asserting, oh, look what I can grow.
On the when they were.
I can't see much evidence here.
These people are not cool, trendy people. said it in a jokey way. You know what I meant.
Right, let's get her.
What fashion trend might help soften the macho bravado of these chauvinists this time of year?
The man bun. The what?
The man...
The man bun.
What is the man bun?
I didn't wear mine tonight.
Didn't you?
It's when men have quite a lot of long hair,
Yes.
but they wear it up. Actually, very similar to this.
It's like that. I see.
But on a
And you
man.
didn't wear yours tonight, Ian?
I didn't, no. Because I didn't want to, you know, make the audience feel uncool and trendy.
Let's move on from that statement and start...
The must-have accessory for this Christmas is glitter beards.
Glitter beards?
Yeah. Who had a heartwarming historic handshake at the conference?
Heartwarming historic.
There was the Israeli and Palestinian leaders. So Netanyahu and Abbas shared a handshake. What soured the moment?
Occupation of Palestine?
No, just as Just as the historic moment was happening, the president of Comoros, Iklulu Dawanini, got in the way of the camera, so the only official photograph of the historic handshake looks like this.
This is a portrait which is meant to be an old master, but a man said I painted it, and it's the face of a girl from Tesco.
La Bella Principessa, you are absolutely right, is the co-op rather than Tesco's, but otherwise pretty much every...
Right, well, I'm not paid by them, so for me it's Tesco.
Sarah and Zach, you got that? Zach and Sarah.
I thought you'd forgotten Ian's name then for a second. Is that your nickname?
You are Zach.
I'm mostly known as Zach.
Let's have a look at the domesticator.
They were close.
I don't get it.
When Lego goes wrong, I know. I was nearer than I thought.
Leg over.
Leg over.
Guess how many cockroaches are in the picture?
Oh.
There you are. This is a blank autocue.
This is